Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. So many thoughts rule the world, thoughts escaping like a mass release of prisoners. Thoughts like cars entering the freeway. Thoughts speeding on electrical connections. Thoughts come in so many languages, and thoughts tussle with each other to make more room for themselves. How is it that so many thoughts crisscross the universe, zooming around at the speed of light? How busy is the human mind? There is no lack of thoughts. It seems that you hardly choose your thoughts. It's more like thoughts grab you, unending constant thoughts. Constant appraisals and conclusions drawn, the process of thinking something like riding the merry-go-round in every direction, up and down and sideways. How busy your thoughts are. How random. How often short-sighted. How often harried. Thoughts often like robbers, robbing you of your peace of mind. Bundled up thoughts, thoughts rushing in, each thought trying to keep its place in the cosmos. Indeed, thoughts seem to have a mind of their own. Thoughts upon thoughts. Thoughts running a race in order to confound you. Einstein was known for his thoughts that came at quiet times when he was in a canoe. His thoughts were different kinds of thoughts. His thoughts quietly lined up and led somewhere. Of course, he didn't really think his thoughts, you understand. He came across them much like go-riding. His thoughts were soldiers of thoughts, as it were, precious thoughts discovered as jewels in a crown perfectly placed, bountiful yet not crowded. The concept of your cup overflowing is not about jumping around thinking. Not every blank space needs to be filled. There is no need for filling up every trunk in the attic to overflowing, most especially with the same thoughts day after day after day, thoughts in a hurry, thoughts like an outbreak of a rash. Peace, dear friends, doesn't come with a rush of thoughts. Peace is a quiet time. Thoughts are calmed down and set aside for a while, and so you rise to pure being. Pure being doesn't rush around. Pure being just is without a lot of noise in the background or at all. There is no logic to pure being, no need of logic, no thought of logic, just a non-thought of peace, nothing to it, no interference with pure being. A deep breath and the fruit of thought ripens, and peonies and cherry trees blossom. You live in a veritable Garden of Eden where life itself blooms. Thoughts are like radar, and somehow you find yourself going under the radar. You are not watched, and you do not keep watching yourself. There are no guards, and no checkpoints. No overthinking and putting up guardrails. Think of it. To be free of imposition. To be free from even having to draw conclusions. Free to be. Everything is all right. Everything is more than all right. Everything is first rate. All is by divine rapport. All is well. All is beautiful. Your heart and mind are filled with peace, and life steps forward and is spectacular as it comes forth. The foods of life and love are just right. Nothing is overcooked, and none is left over. The sun shines, and clouds are no longer real. Peace is real. Stillness is real. Life is in the gloaming, and at night, stars shine brightly. You choose and live life in the stillness of love. Your time has come, even as time does not exist. You always were in your prime. Anything less was illusion or, rather, disillusion. Now you see clearly. Now the horizon opens up. You see heaven before you. Heaven is everywhere. You can only be in heaven. There is nowhere that is not heaven. Your name card is here in heaven. Step right up.